Oh, very nice to meet you.
So we can start. Students, it's good that so many of you have come. I welcome on behalf of Igniting Young Minds, I welcome Madam Janaki Joshi, and she will introduce herself about her. She will tell briefly, and then she will go on to the session. Instead of me explaining about her, she can explain about her background, and she will go on to the session. Session will be only about 20 minutes. Then you can have your doubts, clarify your doubts, and she's a very, very accomplished madam. So obviously, some of her inputs will be very valuable to all of us. So we are all waiting to hear from her. So I'm
Lovely
going
to
to,
meet.
yeah, I'm going to share the screen.
So I just want to say very quickly about myself. I grew up in Mumbai, and three girls in our family. I'm the eldest daughter, and I remember being a student like you a long time ago. Um, I studied um, four languages. So Tamil, English, Marathi, and Hindi because I grew up in Mumbai. And I did Bachelor of Commerce and CA at the same time. So I became chartered accountant by 21. And then I moved to New Zealand when I was 24. And I became a New Zealand chartered accountant. Then I moved to Australia when I was. Hello? Yes?
Yeah, carry on, no carry on.
I moved to Australia when I was 28 and became Australian chartered accountant. And after all that, I decided that accounting was not my calling. So I quit my job and I learned how to sell first. And I did that by doing door to door sales. It taught me a lot. Then I started a software company, which became very big. And in Australia, then I moved to New York and lived there for 7 years. And then I always had a desire to travel the world. So I traveled to 22 countries for 2 years. And now I'm in New Zealand. So this is my background in short.
1 minute, Janaki. I welcome all these Orissa students. There are some students
Oh,
have joined from Orissa. Can any one of you introduce yourself? One Orissa student can introduce yourself.
Maushmi? There is someone called Maushmi?
No, some Sahu is there. Some
Maushmi?
Sahu was there. Sahu, are you there? One Mr. Sahu. Can you introduce yourself? You can introduce him in Hindi also. She understands. Anyway, no problem. Maybe Mouse is also from Orissa. Yeah.
Uh,
No problem. Yeah. Carry
Maushmi.
on, Janaki.
Okay. I think, yeah. Okay. I put together a few slides uh, so that I can talk to you in the context of what I'm thinking. Should be some key points I want to make. So the first thing is, this is a very big question. Who are you and what is your purpose? So most of us will say, when the question "Who are you?" is asked, I'm so and so. My name is Arjun, or my name is Muthu, or and so on, right? But the question "Who are you?" is a very deep question. It's about.
Muttu, can you switch off your mic? Muttu, right. Okay. Yeah. Some noise was coming. Yeah, carry on.
uh, So, this question, who are you and what's your purpose, is something that is a inquiry of a lifetime. Even when someone is an adult, they still may not have a full answer to this. So, I don't expect each of you to answer that, but it is very important to know that Each one of us. So there are 8.6 billion people on this earth, and every one of us are unique. There is no other person like us. So when it comes to fingerprints, each fingerprint is unique. So the curl, the swirl, the ridges on the fingerprint are all unique to each and every one of us. That's why police do fingerprint. That's why Aadhaar card is looking at fingerprint, because it is the only thing that's so unique to each person. Even identical twins have different fingerprints, though they may even look like each other. So if one commits some crime and runs away, he can't dob the other one, because through fingerprint they can identify who it is. So that's a very important question that we have to answer for ourselves, and know that we are all a unique gift from the universe. Our creation is unique. So what is our purpose? Next slide. So now that we have come, we have a body, we have a name, um, we are going to school or college. So, what is our purpose? Each one of us has our own purpose, unique purpose. And our purpose is to be the best that we can be. So, it doesn't matter what we do. You know, we could be a chef, we could be prime minister, but we have to be the best. So, if we say that we are going to pursue excellence, that's our purpose, then we will be the best. Next slide. So, today is a very special day. We are celebrating 78 years after independence. None of us were born when we had independence. Some of you were not even born when the 21st century was at the beginning of 21st century. But the thing to remember is that when we got independence, the British, who had ruled us for so many years, they thought India cannot govern itself. And Churchill actually thought that we will go back to him and say, oh, we don't know how to rule ourselves, you come and help us. But we proved him wrong, we proved the whole world wrong. We are the fourth largest economy in the world, and we crossed UK. So in 78 years, we achieved so much that our GDP is more than UK. And by 2028, we'll be the third largest economy in the world. So it's something very proud, we have to be very proud of. And even at a global scale, there are so many Indian CEOs who are running big global corporations like Microsoft and Google and so many companies. So we have not just achieved as a country, we have achieved in many, many countries as CEOs. That's who we are as Indians. But the most important question that we want to inquire today is, what is our relationship to ourselves? What is your relation to yourself? Do you love yourself? When you wake up in the morning and brush your teeth, do you look in the mirror and say, hey, you are a champion, I love you, to yourself? Why is this important? Because self love is the best love. Unless you love yourself, you cannot love others. If you criticize yourself, you know, it is human to make mistakes, right? What do you tell yourself when you make mistakes? Hey, this was a false step. Never mind. I am next thing I do will be good, right? Because you are a champion, right? So this is very important because if you have a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worthiness, your own self importance, then you will never bow to anyone. You will say, I own who I am, right? And that's important. So it's a question for yourself. What what is your relationship? So I have a request to everyone. When you brush your teeth tomorrow morning, you look in the mirror, give a big smile, and say, I am a champion. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Children,
Yes,
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 ma'am.
yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah.
And there is even a song. I will send the link to that song. I think you all know this. You are a champion, my friend. Do you know that song?
yeah.
I'll send it to Keshav Murthy
Yes.
sir, and he can send it. So once you know who you are,
Okay.
and once you know, okay, I'm a champion. So how do champions behave, right? They pursue excellence. And all of you are already champions. So
Okay,
you
switch
can
off your
pursue
mic, please.
excellence.
Sorry,
What?
somebody's mic is on. Please switch off. Hello, you switch off your mic.
Abdul Wahab.
Abdul, switch off your mic. Carry on.
So the next thing to do is to pursue excellence. What does excellence mean? It means whatever we do, right? Whatever we do. It can be washing your clothes. It could be doing your homework. You ask yourself, am I doing the best I can? Or am I doing just what is required, bare minimum? And you can see the difference, right? Even I'll give you an
Yes.
example. If your mother has made even a cup of chai, right? If she was not, if she was in a bad mood, you can taste that in the chai. It is not the best, right? So anything we do, if we don't put our whole heart and soul into it, you can see the difference, right? And I'm not saying all the time push yourself. I'm saying aim to do that. Yeah.
Switch off your mics. Don't open your mic because we will have a question answer session at the end of the session. So you please wait. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear everyone's question
Yeah.
and I want to talk to all of you. So
Just
I will give my message and then we can have
yeah.
Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Carry on, Janaki.
So, I will give an example of someone who was in a very high position. He's made this statement. He said, even when I clean the toilet, my toilet will be the best, cleanest toilet. That is pursuit of excellence because no job is big or small, right? Anything, if someone does a bad job, you can see it, right? Even if the street sweeper is not sweeping the street well, you will see that all the kachara is there. So it's so important that whatever we do really well so that you can be proud. And I will borrow the words of Abdul Kalam, the president of India from 2002 to 2007. He said, dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform you into thoughts, and thoughts results in action. He was such a great man. I don't know how many of you know about his background. He was born and raised in Rameshwaram, and his father, his family went through some very bad time. They became extremely poor, and his father had a very small boat that he used to take passengers, who are coming to Rameshwaram to Dhanushkodi and, to various places by boat. And Abdul Kalam had no money, nothing. He became big based on his own capabilities by pursuing excellence. And that's why I am quite sure that among you, there is a IAS officer, a prime minister, a president, and many other professions that is of your choice. And again, if you are passionate about something, it can be anything. If you pursue that, you will become expert in that. So, what does that mean? That means you need commitment. What is commitment? Commitment is vidamuyarchi in Tamil. You don't, just because something gets hard, you don't drop it. You say, you know what? I'm committed to this. I will pursue this at all cost. And commitment to beauty, love, and justice in this world can be the biggest commitment. And I don't know how many of you know the late Dr. Martin Luther King. He was an amazing person who do look in YouTube at some of his speeches. I can send some so that Keshav Murthy sir can share. But he said, in your life's blueprint must be commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Because if you're committed to those three things, you will never do something that causes harm to anyone. You'll only do things that are good for the world, right? Because love begets love. And it starts with love for yourself. Once you love yourself, you can love your brother, sister, mother, father, classmates, even the most annoying classmates, you can love. If not love, at least tolerate, right? And not have any harmful thoughts. And
Yes.
talking, yes, Arjun,
Yes.
were you saying? Someone was saying something? Yes. So, I don't know how many of you have seen this movie. It's called 12th Fail. And it's about this gentleman called Manoj Sharma. He actually grew up in Bihar in a very small town, very humble beginning. And he failed UPSC 3 times, but he cleared it in the fourth attempt. And again, he is successful as an IAS now in Maharashtra, all because of perseverance, commitment, and not giving up. There are other amazing examples. This amazing lady who became IAS officer, she was a daughter of a rickshaw driver. She's the first Muslim woman to become IAS officer. Her name is Adiba Anam. And her father was driving rickshaw. Without her father, could she have done it? No. And that's the thing. Our parents, whoever is your caregiver, they are working hard to make sure you have a roof over your head, you have meals, and you have to always show love and appreciation to them, right? Then this 24-year-old Megha Arora, she became 8th rank in All India Indian Economic Service IES exam, which is part of UPSC only. So women, I want to say this to all the women in this group. Don't ever think that because you're a woman, you're in any way less than a man. You're exactly the same. You can do everything a man can do in terms of career, in terms of education, in terms of achievement, all of it. Here are some of the global CEOs. As you can see, there are 4 women,
Yeah.
and some of the faces you'll recognize, like Sundar Pichai and the Microsoft CEO, Satya
Yeah.
Nadia.
Satya Nadella.
So all
Yeah.
of these women are all global CEOs. And from South India, we have Indra Nooyi, who was raised in Chennai. She was the CEO of Pepsi.
Yeah.
So really, you are the future of India, which is a land of opportunities.
Ma'am,
Yes. Now,
could you repeat
we,
the names?
Yeah.
so these are, I can send the slide with the names, but Sundar Pichai is the CEO of Google.
Sat-
Satya Nadia is
is
the CEO of Microsoft.
Arvind is
And
the CEO of IBM,
yes,
and he is from IIM Calcutta. Arvind.
correct.
Okay. Right.
And some of these women are also CEOs of, this
Various.
lady on the right. She is the CEO of Chanel.
Okay.
And she grew up in a small village in Kolhapur.
Hmm.
So these are all first generation CEOs,
Yes.
first generation Indians
Yeah.
who became CEOs of global corporations. So you are the future of India. And for the women in the group, I want to say that all girls and women are Devis. And for the boys in the group, please hug your mother and tell her thank you for giving birth to you. Because do you know how hard it is to give birth to a child? First, to carry a child for 9 months and to make sure the child is properly looked after by making sure that you don't fall, you don't harm the child, you eat the right food. That's why we pray to Devis, right? When it comes to money, we pray to Lakshmi. When we want education, we pray to Saraswati. When we want courage, we pray to Durga. So be very proud, girls, in this group, and boys, be very proud of your mothers and sisters and tell them that you are proud of them and you will be as a rock to support them. Yes?
Sure.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And yeah, one more
Yeah.
thing I want to say before we go to Q&A is this is Ambedkar, who wrote Indian Constitution. He said, I measure the progress of a community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. Because any society that does not suppress women, that does not harm women, that allows women to flourish, is a very advanced society.
Yes. Yeah.
And India is an advanced society.
Yeah. Now.
Now,
Yeah.
I will take questions.
Yeah. You can raise your question, children. The presentation is over. I will send this PPT to you in our groups, and this particular session is also recorded, and that will be in our YouTube maybe tomorrow. So now you can raise your questions. You can ask your questions. Soundarya, you had some questions.
Ma'am, the first thing that I wanted to ask you is how to overcome stage fear, ma'am.
Okay. So, it is very natural to have stage fear. The reason, Saundarya, is that most of us are very afraid of people criticizing us. See,
Yes, ma'am.
stage fear comes from being very self conscious and thinking, oh, what will they say? They will laugh at me or they will criticize me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, the best way to overcome stage fear is to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am a champion,
Every day morning.
and every morning, okay? And
Sure, ma'am.
before you're ready to give a speech, just imagine that all the audience are all little children in kindergarten. Then you will not be afraid of them.
Now you are master of that subject. Now we have to think like that. Okay.
And the reason you're talking in front of people is because you have something important to say.
Yeah.
So you tell yourself, I am a champion. They are very eager to listen to what I have to say, and I am giving them a gift. So, will
Oh,
you be afraid if you're giving a gift to someone? You won't, right?
Definitely not, ma'am.
oh, nice
Ah.
answer. Nice, nice, nice.
So, yeah, stage fear, you will overcome it just by practice, Sundarya.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
And one good thing will be if you're going to speak at a public function or something, just practice your speech in front of your family, in front of even the cow or the dog. Doesn't matter, just practice, and then you will go in front of people and you will talk boldly.
Yes. Thank you. Nice
Yes,
answer.
ma'am.
Next question.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
you are what age in your stage up?
Can you repeat?
You are what age to stage to go to stage?
To go to
Stage.
stage. Stage. Oh, stage.
Oh,
Yes.
At
you can
what
be any
year? What
age.
age
You
you
can
going to?
be 5-year old, you can be 3-year old, you can be 10-year old, or any age. I remember once there was a function, right? And my friend, her son was 5, and he was going to go to the stage and he was going to recite a poem, and he was very scared because there were like 200 people that were going to listen to his poem, right? So I told him, just look at me when you're on the stage and talk as if no one else is there, just I'm there. And he went to the stage. First, I told him to practice with me, and he practiced. Then he went to the stage and he did a fantastic performance, and he was only 5.
Yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah. Next question.
Ma'am,
Ah.
which is the best time to study for our career apart from the syllabus?
Beyond syllabus. She wants to study beyond syllabus.
Sorry.
So, yeah. Sorry, who asked the question?
Soundarya, ma'am.
Oh, Saundarya, right? Yeah. So Saundarya, I would say that you are growing up in such a wonderful time for humanity. See, when I was growing up, there was no YouTube, there was no internet, nothing, right? But now you have access to so many things. So, what I would say is, firstly, my question to you is, what subjects are you interested in? What makes you really excited? What subjects makes you excited?
Mathematics and social science.
Right. In social science, what aspect of social science interests you?
In history and civics, economics, ma'am.
Lovely, lovely. So if you go to YouTube and just type, right? Um, in economics, just say leading economists, talks by leading economists. You will get so many very interesting people talking. um, I can send some links to through Keshav Murthy sir for you to look at. And history also is a very, I'm a history buff and I love history because when you learn history, you realize that humanity has changed, but has not also changed in many ways. Because there was a time when human beings were, you know, very cruel to each other. But even now, human beings are cruel to each other in many cases because that's why you still have wars in some parts of the world, right? Where Russia is fighting with Ukraine or Israel is fighting with Palestine and so on. So some things are same, but many things have also changed. For instance, 100 years ago, women did not study much. They did not even go to college. See, my great grandmother, she probably stopped studying when she was 12 and was already married at 12. Can you imagine? So, but now when you think about that, you just say, how crazy is that, right? Now, women don't even need to marry. Why should they marry? If they are earning good money and if they are achieving their own life's goals, they should only marry when they find a suitable partner who is dedicated to them, who will uh, be supportive of them, and they will participate in all housework, everything. They won't just sit on their ass and say you do all the work, right? Otherwise, why should a woman do all this, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes, ma'am.
Arjun,
so
Arjun
yeah.
Kamlesh, I think has got some. Yeah, yeah. Carry on.
So the thing I want to say to all the women is that own your power, own who you are, because you all are a representation of Devi,
Thank you.
right?
Okay. Arjun Kamlesh, you have some question?
I think
Arjun?
Vel Kumar
No,
has
Arjun Kamlesh
question.
has got
Oh,
something. Yeah.
Arjun, tell me, Arjun.
No question, huh? Then we'll go to Vel Kumar. Vel Kumar, yes. What do you want to ask? Or anybody for that matter? Hmm?
What will you heart update?
Can you
What's
come
that?
again?
Sorry.
What update will you heart read?
What subject you found it very difficult? That's what you're asking.
Yes, sir.
What subject you found it hard?
Me personally, so I have to tell you that in school, I was very bad at drawing. When I tried to draw a dog, it looked like donkey, and when I tried to draw a horse, it looked like cow. So I found drawing very hard.
Very hard. Okay.
And after eighth standard, when they said no more drawing, I was very happy.
Okay.
But now I love painting. I paint now.
Okay.
I
Thank
do
you.
many, many paintings.
So, what about others? Any other questions?
Ma'am,
Yeah. Yes.
Yes? Arjun, what
ma'am,
about you?
No, no,
Children.
somebody else. Somebody
Yeah?
else. Yeah.
Who is that?
You can tell your name.
Kanchanava?
No, you can tell your name and start questioning.
ma'am,
Yeah.
Yes?
when my degree in New Zealand, ma'am?
What?
What was the question?
When my degree?
No, we did not understand your question.
Sir, வெண்ணெய் டாக்டர் அங்க டிகிரி இருக்கா வெண்ணெய் டாக்டருக்கு?
Veterinary doctor. Ah?
Oh, veterinary doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
Animal doctor.
Irke. There is so many animals here. uh, New Zealand has 60 million sheep.
Oh, see. Yeah, yeah. Australian,
um,
New Zealander,
yeah,
they
there is veterinary doctor degree here. There is also veterinary doctor degree in India, I
India
think,
also.
right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, yeah.
BVSC it is called, Bachelor of
Mm,
Veterinary Science.
mm. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Agarsan wanted to ask something. Agarsan, you have something?
No, sir.
Okay.
And Arjun, what about you? What is your question?
மேம் எனக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியாது மேம்
தமிழ் சொல்லுப்பா.
தமிழ்ல சொல்லுமா சொல்லுப்பா. எனக்கு தமிழ் தெரியுமே, நான் தமிழ் தானே.
உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச விலங்கு எது மேம்
Sorry, I didn't come
என்ன
through.
என்ன சொல்றீங்க?
மேம்க்கு பிடிச்ச விலங்கு என்னன்னு கேட்டேன்
Oh,
சார்
the animal you like most.
Animal. I like all animals actually.
Okay.
But I
Arjun.
like tiger a lot.
Okay.
And lion and tiger and elephant. I love all animals, but I think top three is lion, tiger, and elephant.
Yeah. So, Purushothaman, do you have any questions? Kanchana, Santoshi, can you, yeah, you can ask your question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
which person you were inspiration, ma'am?
So I had a lot of inspiration in my life. I was inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, by Jawahar, not so much Nehru. I was inspired by Vallabhbhai Patel, Shastri, Lal Bahadur Shastri. I was inspired by his honesty. I was also inspired by various women who achieved in life. The first Indian woman who became doctor back in 1920. She became a widow, and her father said, instead of sitting at home at 12, go back to school. And she then went to London and became the first Indian doctor, female doctor.
Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy, ma'am.
Ama.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
What are the name of your three companies?
There is only one company, really, Iris Interactive. I formed that company from a spare bedroom. Then, when we had more money, then I took an office. Then we had 70% market share in Australia. Then there was no more customer in Australia. So I then moved to New York to expand the company and get American customers. And then I started an office in India also for technical to service the American customers.
Okay.
Well done, ma'am.
Ma'am, I ask you one question.
Yes.
How many branches of your company?
Brands? No, we had many big customers like
Branches,
Pfizer
I think he
and
says. Branch.
huh?
Branches.
Branch. Branch. It was basically in Australia, in the US, and India.
Okay.
Ma'am,
company-
who are your big consumers?
So we sold to big companies. What our software did was it helped them turn ideas into products. So, for instance, if someone has an idea for a new shampoo or a new toothpaste or a new medicine for cough, how to make that idea into a real product. Our software helped in collaboration within the company and also with their suppliers.
Okay.
And so also we had people like Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, all big companies. They used our software, and even Revlon, like many multinationals. We helped them with launching their products faster to market. And in pharmaceuticals, there are many diseases for which there is no cure. So by launching the product sooner, they were able to save lives.
Nice. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Thanks, Sardak. One. I think we'll have some 2 or 3 last questions. Sardak, you want to ask something? Because he's always sending that memes, emojis. Sardak, you want to ask something? Malavika, yes, you can ask. Malavika is.
Saundarya also and Malavika have raised a hand, and Vel Kumar also, and Arjun also. Yeah.
Yes, Malavika. We'll give a choice to
Ma'am,
Malavika. Yeah.
my
Yes.
name is Malaika PM. I am studying 11th standard.
Yes.
I like reading books very much. Please suggest some science fiction books names for me.
Oh,
Okay. Science fiction. So, this is a very old book, but it still is very relevant. It's a book by Alvin Toffler. He predicted many things back in 1980, and many things that he predicted have come true now.
oh,
He predicted how, through internet we can all talk like we are talking right now. And also, I would say, please read the book on artificial intelligence. So I'm not so much into science fiction. I like books about that predict, how science is going to change the world.
yeah. Similarly, Aldous Huxley also.
Yes.
Yes, Aldous.
Aldous A. Huxley also.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's author, so you can take his books. He's written in the area of science fiction. Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Yes, Soundarya, you have one more. You have raised your hand.
Yes, ma'am. One final question. Does the taxes are same in every countries or does it differ?
It is completely different in every country. And it's very interesting. Behind every country's tax structure, there is some thinking, right? And the thinking is based on what the tax should do for the people, right? So, for instance, I lived in America, right? In America, the tax is quite high, but you don't get anything for your tax. But in Australia or New Zealand, you get free medical for your tax, free education for your tax. So it's very interesting how different countries have different ideologies. The thinking is different.
Yes, ma'am.
And
But
it's
what do you
different.
think about India? It is developed than other countries or does it need some development?
See, India is a very amazing country that is firstly a democracy. Do you know that India is the largest
Yes, ma'am.
democracy in the world, right?
Country in the world. Yes, ma'am.
And largest democracy. So the thing in India is there is a lot of inequality in income. Some people are very rich, some people are very poor. So,
Yes, ma'am.
so I think in India, the challenge is how can people use education and their brain to come out of their circumstance. The beauty in India is if you're really keen, you can achieve anything in India. Like we saw, the IAS officer who is girl who, her father was auto rickshaw driver, she achieved, right? Even
Yes,
I,
ma'am.
I have to tell you, I'm the eldest of 3 daughters. My parents did not have any son. So I'm the first daughter. Then I have 2 more sisters. And I come from a South Indian, very conservative South Indian family. And everyone would, all the relatives, everyone would tell my parents, oh, you have three daughters. There are three liabilities. You know what liability is?
Burden.
Burden. And I decided this is nonsense. I will show that I will be an asset. I will be someone ponnuna ponnu, like gold. I will become gold for my parents. So I studied.
Yeah. Correct.
And
Yes,
my
ma'am.
parents did not spend even one paisa for my wedding. I married a man. I said I will never marry a man who asks for dowry or gold and all nonsense. And I met and married someone wonderful who had very similar thoughts like me. And yeah, it didn't cost my parents any money.
Because he's
And
my
my
friend.
sister,
Because he's my classmate.
yeah, my husband is sir's classmate.
Okay.
Interesting, ma'am.
And yeah, and my sister did the same.
Sir, good
And
morning, sir.
Good morning. Who is that?
yes,
Sir,
Rahul.
Naren,
Naren. Yes.
Naren.
Naren. Okay.
yes.
You have any questions?
Sir, என்ன class sir?
இல்லை இது வேற இப்போ முடிய போகுது நீங்கள் அப்படியே அமைதியாக கேளுங்க சரியா ராகுல் யூ ஹேவ் எனி கொஸ்டின் ராகுல் ஐ ரைஸ் ஹிஸ் ஹேண்ட்
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
சந்தோஷி
Yes. Yes.
yes, ma'am. Which book you like it, ma'am?
புக்
Which book? Oh, look, I've read so many books, but I would say that one book that if you want to read one book, please read the book Becoming by Michelle Obama. It's an amazing book.
பிகமிங் பை
It's called Becoming.
ஓ பிகமிங் ஓகே பை மிஸ்ஸஸ் ஒபாமா
The author name.
Yeah, Michelle Obama.
Sir.
Yeah.
மிஷல் ஒபாமா ஓகே
Who's Obama's wife? Yeah.
ஒபாமா's wife ஓகே
Thank
It is
you,
a
ma'am.
memoir. She has written about her life, how difficult her childhood was.
One
Yeah.
minute Naren, if we are talking,
Yes.
please wait.
America.
Please wait Naren.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, now you can ask your question Naren.
சார் மிஸ் அமெரிக்கா வந்து சொல்லி தராங்களா?
ஆமா இப்போ நியூசிலாந்துல இருந்து பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இப்போ நீங்க
இப்போ
இப்போ late ஆ
இங்க வந்து
வந்திருக்கீங்க.
ராத்திரி I will tell you, இங்க வந்து ராத்திரி it's going to be 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, now
It's
10 o'clock.
9:55.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, one last question we will have, Janaki.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, you born in which continent?
In India.
I was born in Mumbai
Mumbai?
in a Tamil
Where?
family. Mumbai.
Ma'am.
Yeah, சொல்லுங்க. Yes.
Ma'am, what work in New Zealand?
Sorry.
மேம் which book favorite மேம்?
நரேன் நீங்க கொஸ்டின் கேட்க வேண்டாம் உங்களுக்கு என்ன நடந்ததுனே தெரியல he has just joined so நீங்க அமைதியா இருங்க கேட்டுட்டு காது கொடுத்து கேட்டுட்டு இருங்க no questions from Naren.
Okay, sir.
Yeah others any I think Santoshi as Senthil wanted to ask Senthil who is that
Yes,
Senthil?
Senthil.
Yes, sir. Ma'am,
Yes
Yes.
what are your core values?
My core values, first value is when I was studying, I said to myself that if I don't study and become financially independent, where I am earning good money and I don't have to ask anyone else for their money, and I want to be independent. That was my first value, which was work very hard so that you can achieve your goals as soon as possible. I was always in a hurry. The second value was to create a company, and the motto was first class business, first class way. So, in other words, deal with really decent people and offer the best service to them so that they want to stay with you as a customer. They are happy. The third value was to empower women because I saw how much our society makes a difference between girls and boys, which is nonsense. So my value was I will support women to achieve their goals. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm coaching many women all over the world uh, with their careers, with some of the difficulties they have with their job, whatever. When they ask me for advice, I coach them.
Yeah. Thank you, Janaki.
Ma'am, what working in New Zealand?
She's having a business.
No, because now what has happened is, see, my team is looking after everything. So I actually had this dream about traveling the world. So from New York, after living in New York for 7 years, I told my husband that I've always dreamt about traveling the world. So we put everything in storage and went to 22 countries for 2 years continuously.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So,
Ma'am,
yes,
ma'am, you
one
will
last
see
question.
the night time.
என்னது? What?
நீங்க நைட் டைம் காட்டுவீங்களா மேம் உங்க போன்ல இருந்து?
இல்ல,
Night,
ராகுல் கரெக்டா சொல்லுங்க, என்ன கேக்குறீங்க?
You see outside in the night time.
I can't. You can't see. It's all dark.
No,
Outside is all
she's
dark.
from her home in New Zealand.
I'm in my home.
Yeah.
The light is strong. That's why it looks like day. But if I show you outside the window, it's all dark.
Actually, it's night 10 o'clock. Yeah.
It's night 10 o'clock.
So
And
thank
what
you.
language you speak in New Zealand?
English.
English.
See, New Zealand, just like India, was ruled by the English, by UK, by the British, and they became free um, just before us.
Acha, okay.
And Australia also became free around the same time
Same
as
time.
us. Yeah. In fact, Australia Republic Day is same 26th of January like us.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Janaki, for coming over and giving your view on the world and career and studies. It's a wonderful, knowledgeable experience for me in person. I'm sure our kids also, our students also got benefited. We'll keep inviting you, at least once in 6 months to interact with our students. Primarily, it's more of a motivating kind of thing for our students. And Janaki madam not only helping us in terms of her ideas, she is helping some students in a small way financially also. I need to recognize that and tell to our students that even though she may not like it, but I just wanted to tell this. So these are she wants to give back to the society and then help particularly women, female children all over the world. Thank you, Janaki.
Yeah. Thank you for
okay.
having me. I love you all, and I think that all of you are champions.
Thank you,
Okay?
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
My pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye, bye,
Bye.
bye, 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 bye.
Nice to meet you.
Sir,
Bye.
good night, ma'am.
Good
Sir.
day, good day. Yeah, bye.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night.
Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Sir, Sunny night
Very nice.
online classes.